All right, this is how I made $254.70. Gonna be a quick trade recap, and I'm just gonna go through it. This was a bit confusing entry because I accidentally added to the position. I added 3 contracts to the position instead of putting a partial. I wanted to put a sell limit order, but I put a buy limit order, and then it hit it. And instead of taking partials, it then added to the position. And then my entry changed. It was really weird. So like at first, this was my entry, and then I put my stop loss to break even. But after I did that partial where I added to the position, I then closed the 3 contracts immediately. My entry then moved up to here. So instead of being my entry being there, it was then there. So it was a bit weird. I've also added a new rule to my trading plan that if price consolidates for more than 45 minutes, no, for more than 25, I don't remember how many minutes. I'll just find out. I will be exiting the trade at that position if we have not making a new leg to the upside or downside. Um, but yeah, the overall thought of today was actually shorts because we filled this for our gap and we had an SMT, but this SMT got invalidated, and as soon as we entered, as soon as we market open, we had a sweep of London low on ES but not on NQ. And we then had an extension to the upside, and we then retraced into a fair value gap, and we stayed inside it. We had an inverse fair value gap to the upside, and I entered. But the issue was, instead of entering on this inverse fair value gap, I should have entered on this small one. That would have given me a banger trade today. This would have been amazing if I could just enter on this. If I could have entered on that and then had my target up at London highs, just that one, I would have had a 1 to 89 perfect trade. But that didn't happen. There's nothing I can do about it really. I was just too slow. So that was a mistake that I made today. That I was not aware of that inverse value gap, which could have given me the enter trigger. I'm also building a system. I can just show you guys real quick. I've just got my trading rules in here, and I've got my trading journal, which I'm gonna fill up with my trades, and I've got my trading system where I know exactly what to trade. I've then created a checklist which I can enter what I want to have in this. That I have to all these things need to be checked in order for me to enter. Um, yeah. So I enter on that position. We hit my TP1. I closed 3%. Three out of my 9 contracts. We then started consolidating, and then we went down, and I exited here because that was my break even. Because if we would have closed down there, I would have closed and drawdown, and that was not something I wanted. So TP2 never got hit. I made $254.70. So I'll call this a break-even day, to be honest with you, or maybe just a very small win. I am now up 200. No, I'm up $484 on the account. So I just need to get some good trades. I think I'll be able to pass this account. Yeah, Discord and social media is going to be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.